first. First of all, the 89-year-old World War II veteran that was savagely beaten by two teenagers in a parking lot in Spokane on Wednesday. He has now died in the hospital. Delbert Belton. I mean, I can't imagine. I mean, what have we turned into? Here is a World War II veteran. Can you imagine this guy?
Wounded at Okinawa.
I mean, this guy made it. This guy provided us with a country to live in. And he, at 89 years old, can you imagine what was going through his head? At 89 years old, some punks come up and they beat him to death in a parking lot. Now, who were these punks that did it? We don't know, but the surveillance tapes now show that they were two African-American males of average build, between 16 and 19, wearing black clothes. We have them on surveillance tape. You can find their pictures at TheBlaze.com. But this is not making news, so it's not. The president's not speaking out. Why? Why not? So you have Shorty, the Vietnam vet, or I mean the World War II vet that was just killed on Wednesday. You have the Australian baseball player in Oklahoma that was gunned down, and race was the factor. You have the trigger man, what appears to be the trigger man, saying in tweets all about Zimmerman, that he has knocked out 5 Woodies, which is slang for whites. He says, "I hate all white people."
Well, 90%.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
They're nasty.
90%.
And now we have this latest senseless murder in Memphis. It's going completely unreported, except locally.
Now here's the amazing thing. A white guy is walking to his car on a street. It's late at night, confronted by 3 black guys. They shoot him dead. Now, here's what happened. The people have been arrested and charged, but the police are calling this a failed robbery. And no one can understand why this is being called a failed robbery. It was a hate crime. How do they know? Well, this guy he had just started his job as a nurse. He wanted to be a missionary. He's walking down the street and a car passes him, stops. One guy gets out, comes up, shoots him in the heart, runs, gets into the car. The 9mm shell that was ejected out of the gun, that was, what was it, 10 feet away? I think it was 10 feet away. I don't have it here. I think it was 10 feet away, which says, the shell casing was found 10 feet from the body. Police are calling this a robbery, but the guy, and witnesses have it, the guy got out of the car, came about 10 feet away, shot him, and got back in the car. Well, that's not a robbery. He had money on him. He had the wallet. He had a watch. He had everything. Nothing was taken. And how could it possibly be a robbery? He didn't get within 10 feet. They just shot him to shoot him.
They didn't take his wallet, which he still had, car keys, cell phone. Nothing was taken from him.
Nothing.